All right, we'll call this hearing to order. First item on the agenda is the approval and signing of the June 24th, 2025 meeting minutes. There is nothing under old business. We do have two petitions under new business, and I will call the petition and then have the petitioner or their representative come up to the podium. But the first petition is BZA 2025-43, petition of Kevin and Tamika Burns for a variance from developmental standards for a reduction in the minimum required side yard setback for a proposed detached garage in the front yard area of 3005 Strader Road, Richmond, Indiana, all in the A1 agricultural district on approximately 10.26 acres. Will Mr. Burns come up? Mr. Burns, state your name and address for the record.
Be Kevin Burns, and my address is 3005 Strader Road, Richmond, Indiana.
Okay, Kevin, I've got your petition in front of me and some exhibits. So just for the record, indicate what you need to do and why.
I'm running out of room for storage, and that's
Every man runs into that, don't we?
yes. So,
But my wife's not buying it.
I actually got mine. Mine is actually on board with this one. So
okay. Or you just give me something new here. What's it?
It's a new government exhibit E. It's USGS aerial map. It's with topography, so you can see.
Okay, I got you. Yeah. And Kevin, you want to put this detached garage approximately 27.5 feet from the side yard?
yes. There's a tree there I have to remove.
Yep, I see it. That's about the only clearest place you got right there.
Yes, that, and I got some dips and valleys in the.
Yeah, I see that. Laura just gave me the topography of your lot, and I understand. So I don't want to be little this any longer, but I understand what your issue is. And so have a seat, and I'll be right back with you. Anyone in the audience to want to speak for or against the petition? Seeing none, Laura, is there surrounding property owners and plan department's recommendation?
Yes. Letters were sent to 8 surrounding property owners. We did hear back from one, Lisa Baker, who is of property at 3038 Strader Road. She stated that she just wanted to say, I have no issues whatsoever.
And do you have a recommendation?
They, based on his unique topography, that is the best location for the garage, so it makes it more useful to him than having to build much further south where an older building is. It's almost based on the topography, it's almost the same elevation really as the home.
Okay. Kevin, anything else? All right. Based upon the petition.
Sorry, my apologies. Miller at 2985, directly to the west. He called to have an understanding of what the Burns family is requesting, and he stated he is fine with it.
Okay.
So, thank you.
So having heard from the petitioner, surrounding property owners, and the plan department, and I do think that we, in the findings of fact, we've established that this will not be injurious to the public health, safety, morals, and general welfare of the community based upon the input from the surrounding properties. Obviously, it will not have any effect on the areas adjacent to the property, and in terms of the zoning ordinance will result in practical difficulties in use of the property based upon the topography of the owner's property and the placement of trees throughout the property, this is the best place to place this detached garage. So having said that, I will approve BZA 2025-43 based upon findings of fact. Adopt petitioner exhibit A as those findings and petitioner's exhibit C as the proposed site plan. Anything else on that petition? Okay, that has been approved. Okay, then the next petition is 2025-44 petition of Samuel L. and Susie E. Stoltzfus for a variance from developmental standards for a reduction of the minimum required front yard setback for proposed addition onto the home at 4462 Palmer Road, Richmond, Indiana, all in the A1 agricultural district on approximately 16.1 acres. Samuel is present. Come up to the podium and say your name and address for the record, please.
Samuel Stoltzfus, 4462 Palmer Road, Richmond, Indiana, 47374.
Thank you. As you heard before in the previous petition, just go through why you need this reduction in the setback.
I just wanted to add an addition onto the west end of the house there. Reason we need to come out towards the road is because we have the well pump right on the back side of the house,
Backside.
about 4 foot back there.
So the setback you're requesting would be about 74 feet, right?
Yes, sir.
And this will be attached to the structure.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anything else? Okay, have a seat. I'll be right back with you. Anyone in the audience wants to speak for or against the petition? And seeing none, Laura, is there input from surrounding property owners?
There were only 2 surrounding property owners. We received no comment back.
Any recommendation from the plan department?
I think he does have if the addition doesn't fit appropriately to the structure on the, and he does have a well behind it. He's going to address the structure that you see. In exhibit B and C, you can see that it has a shed behind the house. Be addressed separately, but it's actually the well that's behind it is the greater issue.
Yeah. Okay. Samuel, anything else? All right. Having heard from the petitioner, input from surrounding property owners and the plan department, I approve BZA 2025-44 based upon the findings of fact, and the zoning ordinance does create a hardship requiring the setback because of the placement of the well behind this proposed addition. There are no neighboring houses close to this, so it should have no substantial adverse effect on adjacent properties. And this addition will complement the house, the way it's constructed and the way it looks, being attached to the primary structure. So based upon the findings of fact, we'll adopt petitioner exhibit A as a response to those findings, and petitioner exhibit C as the proposed site plan. Anything else? All right, that has been approved. And the next public hearing is scheduled for Tuesday, July 8th at 10 a.m. If there's nothing else, we are adjourned.